It's the time to sow some onions from seed for as a spring salad. So onion North Holland Blood Red mate is a good variety because you can use it as a spring onion, or you can leave it in the ground, just use it as a bulb onion. It produces medium bulbs. So I'm going to sow in this module some of this onion. Just to help the seeds germinate better within a firm, anchored, compact soil with the roots being firmly established, I compress the compost with 2 fingers like that to get sure that it is firm enough. Now in these holes automatically I can sow my seeds. So this is the seed and this is the packet, CN seeds. And as you see, outside is really windy, treacherous, but here I'm safe, I'm alright, warm. It's a luxury now I can enjoy. Now I'm going to put 5 or 4 seeds in each of these modules. Now I've sown the seeds, as you see here, those black coal shaped tiny seeds, particles, grains, and I just cover them. For that I can also use a little bit compost, which I will do. Now I have covered it with compost. I just press them to make sure that the seeds are anchored well in the soil, and when they grow their roots, they're also well established. They will not be too easy to move. The roots will have a good anchor to actually stick to and grow into. And it will be easy also to remove them when I want to plant them in the soil. So we will see how it will be turning on. You just press on top of them gently and make sure that they are covered. And this is a module tray that I have. The thing is that it has a mat under it, and you can fill it with water, the container under it, and the mat will seep. The felt will bring the water gradually to where the plant is needing it. Also has a cover, I can put it on top of it. This is the onion Ailsa Craig, named after a Scottish island which looks like an onion almost. Half of it. I'm doing a multi-sowing of this onion in clumps. Multi-sowing is a way to save actually on the seed and on the space that you have. It means that this seeds will grow together, become seedlings, and then you plant them as a whole. With each module will be one location in the soil, and they will grow as a clump. As a clump they grow together, and when they grow they push each other a little bit away. They make a space for themselves, and that way you will have, instead of one onion, you will have several onions. This is a way of space saving. I was doing it many times before with the broad beans especially, and with the runner beans especially, and French beans, those kind of beans, and peas. But this year I did it also with onion. This year I'm trying to do with more varieties. I know that Charles Dowding was actually doing it. I did it first, and I learned that also he has done it. He's doing it for a long time, and that's a way of saving space and getting a crop in the small space, and also saving time because you grow several seedlings in one space, in a smaller space, of course. So we will see how they will do. Today is the 5th of March, I think, and this multi-sowing of the onion Ailsa Craig is done in our new greenhouse. I built it from the window pane, so I can just have another work surface to work on. This year I've planted some onions variety Centurion from Set, and the best white onion, the snowball onion set. So Today is the 10th of the March. It's quite warm actually for this time of year. So I just, instead of the equinox, I just planted it now. And I had some red mate, blood red Holland variety, which is can be used as both spring onion and if you leave it, it will become just a normal onion. You can use it for both purposes. So this bed is now fully onions, all of it. I have to harvest gradually the other leaves that are here, spinach and the rocket and the Persian cress. And these are the onions from the seed. And lovely. Yeah, we were eating all the summer these carrots, and yet there is more, and yet there is more, and more. Okay, today is the 9th of August, it's Saturday. And I'm now going to harvest the onions which I've grown from the seed. So this is the one of the clumps. There are a few more here. I need this bed to grow other things, so I will try to free it from some of the crop that is already done with the onions. The leaves have fallen, the stem, so that means it's ready for harvest. It's not doing much photosynthesis at this area, so it will not grow anymore. They are good, I'm happy with the result, and I will harvest all of them today. I take a few photos, they are so beautiful. So let me see from the first one. You know, everything big, some people like their crop be really big. But for example, when you want to make a salad, what's the point of having a 1 kilogram, an onion which is 1 kilogram? A tiny one like this will give you more freedom and choice. And you can use as much as you like. I'm not the one who actually goes for this kind of bigger ones, bigger crop, because for me the choice is that if I use a big one, I have to use the whole thing or the rest of it will be wasted. When I have a small one, that means I'm free to use one, or if I wanted more, I can use two. Or more. So I'm not really a fan of big crop, big harvest, big vegetables. And to be honest, I'm not also a very competitive person. I know some people are very competitive. They think everything is like a contest for them. They're competing all the time with others. I'm not that sort of person. Probably part of it is because I've achieved what I wanted to be. And I don't need to satisfy myself by showing my vegetables to someone else, telling that they're this big or that big. Just growing some little crop is all I want. Okay, I have a few also here, so I will harvest these ones also. That means the land will be free for whatever project I want to follow. can also pickle these ones if you want, the small ones. Some of the tiny ones probably you can pickle. Where I saw these ones actually was probably around June. So I don't think that it has been a failure because I did it late. So and even these ones are all red. I will use this one as spring onion. That goes to wasted in the allotment. And these ones are between the celeriac, so they didn't have much chance to grow. We can use them as a spring onion. Okay, now I'm bunching them together. This is just a few of them. The rest of them I will show after they're finished. So I just bunch them together and put them for a few days in the polytunnel to completely dry, and after that we can gradually start to use them through the year. Okay, not bad for a few weeks. And lots of small ones, probably I will pickle them, and lots of ones with nothing to attach to. So. And yeah, I think that will be enough for a few weeks, even month. This is just from the seed, the one that I have grown from the set. They're already harvested and they're in the polytunnel now, completely dry, so we are using those ones.